Hey, what's up guys, Landon here, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to do more Clan Wars videos. So last episode I made a brand new clan called Noteworthy Wars, a small intimate clan, 20 to 30 people, and we had an awesome war, but a lot of the comments were asking me to do some lower level stuff and kind of be more interactive with fans. So I came up with an idea that I think is absolutely awesome and I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So instead of having the Noteworthy Wars clan, I'm actually going to be going to subscriber clans and you guys, the fans, going to your clan, joining your clan, and leading you in a clan war, being in chat, and just hanging out with you guys. So I think that will be pretty cool. So if you want me to come to your clan and lead you guys in a clan war, all you got to do is smack that like button on the video, then comment your clan name, how many trophies you have, how many members, and the description of your clan emblem. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are excited for the series to come, and I will see you guys next time. Alright guys, so here was the war, Noteworthy Wars versus Thai 1000 plus. We wrecked them 39 to 23, and that's an only 25 versus a 25 person clan war. So even though it's only 16 more stars, that's a lot when there's only 50 attacks. So I'm going to show you guys my best attack for this clan war. I attacked Beaver from Thai 1000. First things first, I drew out the king, and I think I took the queen as well. And I'm using the go wipe strategy because this is a much higher base. I really don't think I could have got a 2-star on this base with the ballooning strategy. He has high heroes, level 25. I got that awesome comp in my clan castle with my witches, and I dropped another wizard to aid taking out the king. The queen's all the way out there, so I think I actually decided to just go for the raid without actually aggroing the queen because she's so far outside the base. I thought I could just rush through and kind of wreck it, grab that 2-star town hall without even bothering aggroing that queen and taking her out, which is kind of interesting. So first things first, I needed to open those gaps in those 2 sectors at the top of the base because my wall breakers would keep getting aggroed and go towards those outside walls instead of getting to that good meat center and getting that town hall. Because that town hall is very, very centralized, so it was going to be definitely hard to get him. So I'm glad I brought a lot of wall breakers because I definitely flubbed up a little bit at the top and I could have handled it much better. But now that the kind of area is cleaned out, I dropped my heroes, some more wall breakers, and a bunch of wizards, and they're just going to go right towards the base. Then it also drew out the clan reinforcements, and I hate having dragons coming out in the clan reinforcements. Those guys pack a freaking punch. But fortunately enough for me, my troops were in the center enough to take out a lot of this base. The clan troops didn't pose much of a threat because my archer queen was able to snag them out. And there she goes. My archer queen turns around. It's a miracle, and she snags that town hall. I definitely didn't have great penetration with my wall breakers. I definitely could have handled it a little bit better, but I still did clear enough of the base where my heroes had a very good chance to go towards the central region and grab that 2-star. So now that I have the 2-star 64%, now it's 68%, I just didn't really want my queen to get any more damage, so I'm just going to end the raid right here. A very solid 2-star on a high up on the enemy clan war. So it's going to give us 2 nice points for the clan war. And now we're going to go to the next battle. Let's see who we're going to do it. So it was a really fun one. We used 48 of our 50 attacks, and we had a nice percentage rate as well. I was just flipping through some of the stats. I got 915,000 gold and elixir for the bonuses, which is pretty nice. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the featured battles because it kind of does a nice job picking the best battles. So we're going to go over here, click the featured attack from Get Garrisoned. So let's see, a pretty nice base, kind of under upgraded Town Hall 10, still has high level defenses even if the walls are lacking a little bit. So I think he's going to be using the go wipe strategy as well. So first thing for him is to draw the clan reinforcements and both heroes and take them out. I'm actually really liking the Clan Wars update. I've been really enjoying them. I just cannot wait to join you guys and kick some butt with my fans, see what you guys are all packing, see what different strategies, because it kind of gives a nice gauge of what everyone is using to take on different bases, and it's really cool to analyze other people's attacks instead of just watching my attacks and just look at how I'm doing things, because you have a lot to learn becoming a student of the game and watching other people attack. That's how I really got good. I watched other people attack, and you learn from that, and you learn from little things and little twerks that they do, and you get better at your attacking. So now that the king and queen are down, he drops the golems and drops some wall breakers to get through that middle of the base. It looks like it shouldn't be too bad to get to that town hall, but let's see how much percent he manages to get out. More wall breakers are coming down in those two central regions right there to pop open and get to those inferno towers, because those, everyone knows those inferno towers are freaking crazy. They're so damaging. So his heroes aren't the highest level, but that was great job getting to the center of the base. There's no way that's not going to be a 2-star raid. Just way too many troops up. The king is right in the center, just chops that town hall like butter. The golem's taking a lot of damage, which is perfect for the raid. Still 41 seconds left of the raid, and you already got that 2-star 53%. So the witches in the clan castle did a really nice job taking out the heroes. He has a nice bit of troops. The king unfortunately goes down. The king and queen both go down. So the raid is wrapping up. So it's definitely not going to be a 3-star, but it was still a very solid execution and good job getting to that central region with no effort. There you see he cleared out most of the left side of the base, which allowed him to just go right through and definitely take out the town hall. Just there was no question that he was just demanding that 2-star. Alrighty, so the next replay, we're just going to go from the other side. Let's see, the next battle is from the other clan, and it's Beaver. Oh, this is the guy I actually attacked. Beaver is, we're featuring one of his attacks, so a nice little come around. So he's actually attacking African Irish, who's rocking my base. It's definitely lower level, the walls are much lower, and the defenses are actually pretty close. I mean, my archer towers are higher, my cannons are higher, so the base is lower level than mine, but I love watching people attack my base because it just shows you how much there is, how many different strategies and how to tweak it for next time, because I'm always looking to improve my base, switch it around a little bit. So first things first, draw out the king and queen, and he has a great pack of wizards and witches that are just gonna take everything out. The archer queen and king don't stand a chance, and getting rid of those 25 high 30s or low 30s king and queen just makes the entire difference for a raid, because you don't have a chance of getting past a raid if you aggro the king and queen early and don't get rid of them, because they're just going to be chopping down, and a king can just kill a golem so fast, and there goes your go raid. Then your witches don't have anybody to hide behind, and there goes everything. So he finally gets rid of those skeletons and takes out the archer queen, and now the golems can come out. One of the things when you're using the go wipe or go wee strategy is you definitely want to spread out your golems, because if you stack them all together, then you really don't have the defenses being spread out, because that's what you want. You want your defenses to be spread out, the enemy defenses. So he used the go wipe strategy as well, which I was really surprised about, because everyone is using the go wipe, and it's really, the go wipe's a great strategy, and it was really popular for a while, but I think most people consider the go wee as a much stronger strategy. I just like the go wee strategy, or the go wipe strategy, because I'm more familiar with it, because I've used it more. That's what I used when I was pushing into champs, and it worked really well for me. That's another thing. Just because a strategy is very good doesn't mean it's good for you. You need to practice with the strategy, become very familiar with it, and then you get better and you start learning different kind of strategies to use it. That's why I'm so good with the bleeding strategy now, because I've been using it for such a long time. I use it for almost all of my raids, and now they just go so well and so smooth, because I know what I'm doing, and I'm just not stressed out when I raid. Just really calm, and it's easy to do. So now he still has a king and a peck out, totally cleared that base out. Just the bottom half of the base is completely decimated, just get totally wrecked. I mean, he did a good job getting through the base. I thought I could have spread out the golems a little bit better, but definitely no need to do anything else, because very solid wave. So sorry, Beaver, for wrecking you. You got a props out for wrecking my base, even if it's a little bit lower level than my actual base. He probably could have 2-starred me if he did the exact same strategy with my base, so he definitely should have tried that out. Alrighty, the next attack is from African Irish, and the defender is Poo Love. Let's see, so a kind of wacky Town Hall 10 base. Not a fan, it's a little too open for me, and it's another rush one. So some good attacks from African Irish right here. Let's see. I would probably go with this just a simple ballooning strategy. I don't even think you need the go wipe or go Weeby strategy because there are some high upgraded air defenses, but the Town Hall is just really easy to get to if you have a high level king and queen. I don't think it would be any trouble to get to that. So there goes a dragon out of the clan castle. And again, as I said, I hate the dragons. So it kind of dropped a wave of wall breakers, which wasn't the best idea for this base, but it still gets him to the middle of the base. And then he's just going to drop some more wizards in the back, and he just needs that Town Hall, which I think he's definitely going to get because this base just not having it. Because that freeze spell just shuts down the Inferno Tower, and then the king goes right towards the center. That's the problem when you kind of venture out to these kind of funky bases that don't really protect the central region. It's just going to be so easy to get to that Town Hall and secure an easy 2-star. There's just no point in having it. If you want to have a funky base, put your Town Hall outside and get those free shields instead of having them inside where all your pumps and storages get stolen as well as your Town Hall. So there goes a nice raid by African Irish. Another 2-star, adding 2 stars to our pot and giving us that nice war win. So here it is, another raid coming at you from David from Noteworthy Wars. He's attacking Super Rat J. So this is kind of an interesting base. This is a much higher level one. I'm not a fan of attacking bases like this. I don't like this kind of squarish. I don't know. They kind of scare me a little bit because there's so many regions that your wall breakers can just get distracted towards, and then your troops can just walk around, especially P.E.K.K.A.s if you're rocking the go wipe. They can just run around that giant square while they're just getting taken out by those Teslas and defenses, and just your raid doesn't turn out well. So I tend to avoid bases that are kind of this square region like this. So I'm interested to see how he attacks it. I think hopefully he's using the go Weeby strategy. He might be using the go wipe, but I see the witches come out. The golem goes right behind the archer queen. She doesn't even notice, but she did. Doesn't worry. He does a nice job of getting the golems on either side of those little walls. I would have liked that third golem to be a little bit higher up on the left wall, but no worries. I still think he's going to get some nice entrance to the base. So I think he's waiting to take out the wizard towers before he... Okay, no. There's some... I thought he was going to wait till he took out the wizard towers, then drop the wall breakers, so the wall breakers didn't bother with those. But it doesn't matter. He still goes for the wall breaker drop. And there you see, he does get a nice bit of penetration right towards the middle of the base. So it wasn't really bad for him at all. He has a great entrance. That level 40 queen is going to pack a punch. Look at her. Just that Town Hall doesn't stand a chance with that 40 queen. She can just eat up anything. He did a really good job of getting right towards the center of the base, though. So mad props to David. That was a very, very good use of the wall breakers. It looked a little scary for me, but he must have brought... I'm kind of interested to see how many he brought because it looked like he threw a ton down at first, and it looked like he wasn't going to get that central region. But just look how strong that level 40 queen is. He's away from that 50%, and she demands it. Oh, no, she doesn't. No, my gosh, that was crazy. That expo shut her down, but unfortunately for him, there's a golem and skeletons at the bottom left side of the base, and they're going to clean up and get that 2-star. So yeah, he brought 20-something wall breakers. So guys, I think we got one more battle for this war, and then the next war episode will be with one of your clans. So I'm really excited to see that. So again, make sure to drop all the information that I said in the comments down below, and I'll hang out in your clan. We'll talk, we'll donate troops, we'll do whatever. Alrighty, now the last raid of the video is a Town Hall 9 because we did all Town Hall 10s. So I think this is going to be a Hog Rider attack, which I'm really interested to see. So Hog Riders have just been super, super effective for everybody in the below Town Hall 10 range. And even it does work in Town Hall 10s, but I've never really been a big fan of Hog Riders because by the time they got really good, I was so hooked in the ballooning strategy, I just didn't want to leave. So there he goes, just the Hog Riders just hop in the base, rocking through it. He dropped that heal spell to pop them up and make sure they don't die. There's a few hogs getting flown by those spring traps that are pretty nice. But it looks like just the Hog Riders are just going to be able to take out every single defense. That's just ridiculous. You just drop them in one spot, put a few healing spells, and they just totally destroy the base. That is crazy. So then he drops a few wizards at the bottom of the base, the king and the queen, to just clean up and finish this base off. Wow. That is just absolutely crazy how powerful these Hog Riders are. I'm definitely going to have to be using them on my lower level account, and maybe even my higher level if you guys want to see some Hog Rider gameplay. See if I can't wreck some people high up in Masters League with the Hogs. They just look crazy. I can't imagine them just getting stopped. They just freaking curb stomped this kid. Wow. So props to Forkin in the road for totally destroying that base. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And again, comment down below, and I will see you guys next time for the next Subscriber Clan War.
We going.